Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you clicking on. So it is my wash day, you guys, and I am about to try new products, not from a new brand, but new products from the brand. So I'm going to be using some new products from Rooted Royalty today. And so I am an ambassador for Rooted Royalty, and I am so honored. And so I came on before and I did a video about the oil that they had out and that I'd used and fallen completely in love with. I wish you guys could see how I just use a tiny little drop because I'm trying so hard to hold on to it. I love this stuff. And if you haven't seen this, I will attach the video in the iCard so that you can maybe go back and watch it. But nevertheless, let's get down to business. So I have pre-pooed my hair and I slept in that pre-poo overnight. I'm looking crazy. Let me explain all this. So I just left working out. What I do at night is pre-poo my hair. I mist it with water first from my mister bottle, and then I add oil to it. And I literally go through sections adding oil, and then I twist my hair up, put my plastic cap on, put this little wave thing cap on, and then I typically put another bonnet on top of that to sleep in, and that allows that oil to heat up and penetrate into my hair at night. And so I get up the next morning, I work out. That is excellent because that also adds heat to my body, which rises to the head, which also allows that oil to penetrate some more. So I came so I could show you what I look like. I know I say this all the time. So like I said, I used a plastic bag. I used this little wave cap thing. It's like a men's wave cap I got from Sally's. And then I put my bonnet on top of that. When I wake up in the morning, I get up and I add this this is a sweatband actually, and it absorbs sweat so good because I'm such a heavy sweater. And it doesn't matter what my hair is like, I always use one of these and tie it around my head to catch sweat. But I use this on top, as you saw as I came on, and that is how I work out. So I am going to show you what this looks like under here. When I get up in the morning, this is how the sections and the hair looks after it has been sitting all night. You know what's so funny? Like, I can't feel, I can feel the oil a little bit, but just looking at it, you can't really tell that it is just full of oil. It's not completely saturated. If you put too much, and I know you've been there before, it will leak down on your towels and your clothes or whatever you've got on. So you have to really kind of play with it and get just the right amount. But nevertheless, I'm about to start this wash day. And this is their Coil Cleanser Moisture Retention Shampoo with sugarcane extract that locks in moisture and repairs damaged hair. Will you look at this beautiful, beautiful bottle of shampoo? Oh my gosh. I love this so much. I already love their colors. And now to put this in this bottle, I almost don't even want to put it in the shower. It just reminds me of a bottle of wine. It's so pretty. And I love, it looks royal, right? It looks so classy. And so, gosh, they couldn't have found anything better to put this in. I've never seen anything like that before. Look at this. Just beautiful. So here it is, and it is 8 ounces. It's an 8-ounce bottle. So I'm going to be using their shampoo, and then I am going to be using their Intense Coil Soak. This is the deep conditioner. I'm so excited about this. That oil is so good. I knew I was going to love the rest of the line. I could not wait to get my hands on it. And so this is with agave extract, and it says condition and softens strands. And I will give you a little bit more details about the ingredients a little bit later on. And I'll open it up and let you see it, but I want to show it to you. Again, very unique jar. It looks like glass, but it is plastic. But again, very pretty and unique. And I'm going to be twisting my hair with their crown polish. I've been seeing one of the co-owners use this on her hair on Instagram, and I'm like, I cannot wait to get my hands on that stuff. Look at it. And it is this gold color, like just the colors of their labels. How pretty is that? So excited. So I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those butters that go an extremely long way, but I love that it's 4 ounces. Love this. Sometimes I come on and I say, I wish products came in a bigger jar. That's usually always deep conditioners. And then, of course, my gold oil is what I call it. Pure gold. If you are an oil fan, I'll talk to you about this later, but this is the hair and scalp elixir that is called the virtual drip. If you look on my Instagram, you'll see a lot of pictures with this oil. I love this stuff so much. It has so many oils in it, and I talk about it in that particular video that I'm referencing, and so I want you to really be able to look at it. But look at the number of oils in the ingredients list. It is this high and this wide. It's not focusing, but at least you can use blurry, but you can see how many it is. There is so many oils in here. I'll tell you the top 5. Safflower, castor oil, apricot seed oil, bamboo extract, and argan oil. We'll talk more about this later. Love this stuff. My all-time favorite oil, all-time, seriously, this time. I found one before and I said I loved it. Was just the best oil ever. And then this came along and took its place. So good. So I'm going to go and shampoo and come back and we'll talk about all the rest of these products. I'm so excited. I hope you'll stick around and watch. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I am back. So I did a few different things this time. I remember in one of my videos a couple days ago, I talked about, the one about 5 reasons your hair may be dry. And so I talked about using the shampoo, the rinse out conditioner, and the deep conditioner, layering moisture into your hair at every level of the process. And so one subscriber, and I don't even remember her name, but I'll find it and put it here. Thank you so much for sharing that. So she had told me that she typically uses the shampoo and then the deep conditioner and then the rinse out conditioner for the same reason that I explained. The rinse out conditioner helps detangle and soften your hair, and it leaves this little thin coating of conditioner on top of your hair, so it will be detangled and moisturized and soft. So she said because she wanted to maximize the amount of, okay, I'm ad-libbing here, but she used the deep conditioner right after the shampoo and then came back and used the rinse out conditioner because it leaves that coating on, and of course you want as much moisture into your hair as possible. Okay, she didn't, that's not verbatim, but that was the idea. So that's what she said. And I got to thinking about that. And I mean, they taught me in school to do the rinse out conditioner first. But I thought, you know what? Well, that makes sense. If the conditioner is going to leave a slight coating on top of the hair, then I should use the deep conditioner, let all of that absorb because you want to get as much of that as you can, and then come back and do the rinse out conditioner afterwards. So thereby leaving the thin layer. And so I decided, you know what, there's not a rinse out conditioner with this line. I'm going to try that this time. And so I shampooed, and that's it. I did not use a rinse out conditioner. So that's it. I did not use a rinse out conditioner. And so I'm going to try this that way to see how I like it. So far, I don't. I don't like it because the shampoo, it cleaned my hair very well. It suds so easily, and it really, I feel like my hair is really clean without being stripped. But I didn't have to use a whole lot. It only takes a little bit, and then you've got plenty of suds to clean your hair with. And so I was able to finger detangle, but not detangle. And you're not supposed to detangle with shampoo, but I do know some shampoos that I can run a brush through it and feel good about it. I wouldn't do that with this shampoo, but it cleaned my hair and it left it in a soft state. And what more can you ask for? It's not stripped and it feels fine. So as I was going about finger separating my hair and then pinning it back up in preparation for adding the deep conditioner, that took a lot out of me because I just did not like the way it felt. What I find is that what that extra conditioner do, what I find is that extra rinse out conditioner step really detangles that hair and makes it soft and slippy and is so much manageable. And so my hair right now is clean, and it is a great time to Ooh, actually it feels better now than it did in the shower. Oh, that feels good. So I'm gonna add the deep conditioner and see how this does. What I was saying was the rinse out conditioner makes it so that I am coming away from that washing process with my hair already soft and detangled and feeling conditioned. I don't like it feeling it's not rough to the touch. I don't know. It's just different. I'm just used to having that rinse out conditioner where at this point it's feeling very soft and very detangled. I could run a brush through it. In fact, I usually do run a detangling brush through it as I'm rinsing out that rinse out conditioner. So I am trying this experiment because she suggested it. And once I thought about it, it was like, well, that makes sense. So I'm going to see how this goes. I know that one of you said that since you started using the rinse out conditioner after the shampoo, you found that you're having to use, Shantae, I believe it was, you're having to use less deep conditioner because your hair is already so soft and conditioned coming out of the rinse out conditioner. And she said she'll never go back. That just really changed things for her wash day. And I'm so glad about that. But I thought, since this one didn't have a rinse out conditioner, we're going to try it that way. And I'm going to let you know what I think about that. So it is nice and clean. That not like a gelatinous product, but it just felt so rich in your hand. You saw how it looked. Like it feels just like that. Nice and soft and just so luxurious. It just is so luxurious. So this deep conditioner is not a thick one. I don't even trust to tilt it up too much. You see how I'm able to stir it here? So it is nice and more of a medium consistency. And I am going to go ahead and start applying that to my hair. And we're going to see how it does. I knew this was going to be awesome. I just knew it was. It feels good. So nice and smooth going on. This is one of those where you can feel the difference. So I can feel the conditioner right here where I just added it and how down here it still feels a little tough to the touch. So you can definitely tell where the where the deep conditioner is. That's a good sign. It is very noticeable on the hair. And so what I attempt to do is just find every area where it is not covered and add some. This deep conditioner is 6 ounces, but the consistency is one of those that you're going to get a lot of uses out of it because of just the consistency of it. It just absorbs into the hair strands so good that you don't have to use a ton. And I know it seems like I'm dipping in here a lot, but I truly am not putting a lot on my hands each time because I want it to last. I want it to use just the amount that it needs and not one drop more so that I can save it as long as I can. Y'all know I love deep conditioners, and there are some that I don't mind using up because I've had them a while and I need to go ahead and use them up. But then there's some that I'm like, I'm sparing that as long as I can. And this is one of those. This feels really good. So again, my ends, you see, it's kind of, I got a knot here. You may not be able to see it. And my ends just don't feel as nice and soft. And so this is the other thing I've been doing. Taking a couple of drops of oil and adding it just to the ends while I'm deep conditioning. Like that's maybe 3-4 drops. That's something else I'm just using so sparingly because I don't want to get out of. So I am just adding that to the ends because my ends are really a little bit raggedy and I need to not only trim them, but even after I was applying the oil as a pre-poo last night, I noticed that my ends feel rough. Now a lot of that I think maybe because I've been using so many products with Ayurvedic herbs back to back. That is going to be another no-no. I think I'm going to have to maybe alternate when I use Ayurvedic products because they really strengthen the hair. And you don't want your hair to be too strengthened because too strengthened means hard, right? And it just may be um, so strong, and it just starts to feel brittle and dry because it is just so firm, like it's just too strengthened. And so at that point, you know that you need more moisture. And so I may start alternating it. We'll see. I'll see how it feels after this. But so far, this deep conditioner is going really, really, really good. I really like this. And it's nice and slippy. It is the perfect conditioner for this shampoo. And so I am going to finish this up. I can detangle so easily now. So easily. So I'm going to finish this up, you guys, and I am going to put on my heat cap for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes or so. I will read the container, the instructions, and follow whatever the instructions say to do. And if it doesn't have that on there, then I'll do my typical 20 minutes. That's just not too much. And I will see you guys back on the other side. I will finish this up and we will proceed with this wash day. Okay, you guys, so I am done rinsing out the deep conditioner from my hair. That went really, really well. I did follow the instructions. I put heat on my, I put on my heat cap and let it set on for about 20 minutes or so. This says it is a weekly boost of hydration and conditioning your coils need. Use this deep conditioner loaded with extracts designed to strengthen and soften the strands. For best results, use after cleansing the hair and scalp with our coil cleanser. And some of the ingredients in this, now this is new to me. I have never seen a deep conditioner that has this as the first ingredients. I cannot see them all because this yellow print on white labeling, but I can see the first ingredient here is organic pomegranate fruit juice. How is that for different? I don't think I've ever used a deep conditioner that didn't use water or aloe vera juice as its first ingredient. Pomegranate juice obviously is a very, very moisturizing ingredient for hair. I am a little bit, I'm very honored. I feel like this is a brand new day and I'm in a brand new way. Like my eyes are opening, like I'm learning new things. This is exciting. So anyway, this was very, very good. It did exactly what they said. It was very hydrating, very, very good. It had a lot of slip. I love this when I'm rinsing. The water stream is running the deep conditioner as it's rinsing out of my hair. How I can take my hands and just slide down the hair in the praying hands position and just pull all that shed hair out. And then I can so easily finger detangle, and then I take my little brush and I run it through to get the other shed hairs out. That went really, really good. I really like this. This is a conditioner for everybody. Everybody could use this. You see how it just absorbed right into my hair, but it's so lightweight that even if you had thinner hair or hair that is less coily, less textured, easily could use this. Like, truly, anybody could use this, not just type 3, type 4 hair. I think a type 1 and type 2 hair could use this as well. That's how that kind of consistency was. So about that conditioning experiment. So I did find that I had a lot of tangled hair in my hair as I was rinsing this out. Now, this did help to get some of it out, and I think I'm just used to having most of that shed hair out before I put on my deep conditioner. So I didn't like the way it felt with all that shedded hair in there as I was rinsing the deep conditioner out. I did go ahead and add a rinse out conditioner after I rinsed this out, just to kind of see how that would go. I did very much feel better after I rinsed out that deep conditioner. I mean, that rinse out conditioner. So I used this, I rinsed it out, and then I went back in and put in a rinse out conditioner and then rinsed that out. And so I felt a lot better because I do my hair in these sections. And so I rinse out one section at a time with the deep conditioner, and I went back and put in the rinse out conditioner in each section. And then by that time it's been 3 or 4 minutes or so, and then I start back in the ones that I first applied it and start rinsing this out, back in the same order that I put it in. So by the time I rinsed out that rinse out conditioner, my hair felt terrific. Um, it felt so much better. And I don't know if I had done it in the other direction, if it would have felt the same or not. I guess I don't know. I don't know how I feel about doing the rinse out conditioner after I deep conditioner. I didn't like working with my hair with all that shedded hair still in the sections. So did my hair feel better after for sure my hair felt better after the rinse out conditioner than it did after the deep conditioner. So I know for a fact that my hair likes both of those, the rinse out conditioner and the deep conditioner. Which order you do it in, I think it's just totally up to you. The lady who said that she uses the deep conditioner and then do the rinse out conditioner, that works for her. That's fantastic. If you do that, fantastic. But I like doing the rinse out conditioner first because it helps me to detangle and get some of that hair out. And that way, by the time I'm adding in my deep conditioner, then I don't have any extra hair in the way. I don't have any tangles at all. When I had that tangled hair in there, I felt like I had to be just way more careful and gentle because there are sometimes I had places separating my hair because the shedded hair was in there. And so I felt like I had to be a little rougher trying to just get through it. Whereas at that step before, it's usually detangled, all the shed hairs are out, and it's just so much easier to deal with. So all of that to say, pick your poison. Just do whichever one works for you. I don't know. And me using this conditioner for the first time too, I don't know if the conditioner makes a difference. So now I feel like I need to do that again, but I need to do it with a different deep conditioner that I already know how it works to see if doing that change in the conditioner routines matter, or was it just the deep conditioner that made it feel that way? Anyway, I'm thinking out loud. Nevertheless, it all went well. In the end, everything is perfect, just like it normally is. It feels great, it's soft, it's detangled. I am going to get ready to start using this crown polish. I am going to twist my hair with it. Some of the benefits of this is, some of the ingredients that it highlights is kapuasu butter, watermelon seed oil, avocado butter, pumpkin seed oil, and safflower cleosomes. That sounds so good. Oh, all those ingredients sound so good. And so the first 5 ingredients of this is olive oil, avocado butter, pumpkin seed oil, safflower oleosomes. Was that 5? Yeah, I think that's 5. But nevertheless, I'm going to go on off and section my hair like I'm going to twist it. I've got my handy dandy ritual drip. I've got my crown polish, and I'm going to get to twist. Hey guys, so this video has taken a really interesting turn. Let me tell you what happened. So I blew my hair out, and I thought I would just enjoy it for a couple of days. I let it stay out, and I just put it up in an updo. I wore a bun, and it was fun to just do some different things with it. And so then I thought, okay, well now I'm gonna go ahead and twist it back up. And then I used a water bottle, I used refresher sprays, and tried to really re-wet that hair because I didn't have any moisturizer in it. So it was dry by the second day. I tried to really re-wet that hair, and because my hair is so low porosity and because it was so dry, I absolutely could not get enough moisture into that hair. Nevertheless, I decided, okay, I will be squeezing water for days. So I am just gonna jump in and condition my hair. So I did a co-wash, and I just co-washed it, and this is where I am. I'm coming back from this. So now that it's nice and wet and moisturized again, I did not do a deep conditioner. So I am gonna just start from here. It has just been co-washed. It feels incredible. Completely incredible. And so now I'm going to go back in and do a leave-in and the butter and the ritual drip oil like I was supposed to. So I just wanted to set this up to let you know what was happening. Like, how did it go from dry to wet? Same video. So that's what happened. Give me a moment. I'm going to go section it off and we'll get started. Okay, I'm on the last section and I thought I would bring you along. I decided to split my hair down the middle. It's not exact, but it's good enough. And to do some braids on wet hair. So I'm going all the way different this time. So I am taking just a little bit of this polish. First of all, I didn't show you this. This stuff is like gold. It feels so good. It's this nice golden color and it's this soft buttery goodness. You can feel the oils in it, but you know there's butter in it. It has awesome ingredients in it. It says it is the ideal moisturizing cream to add to your LOC method, formulated especially for kinky, coily textures. This cream is packed with rich oils and butters that continually deliver moisture to the strands even after use. Use for locking in moisture and quickly setting twists or braid outs. Ooh, child. I'm struggling with these labels. Okay, so I am taking just a little bit, like a little goes so far. So I am taking this and rubbing it down my strands, making sure to kind of rub it into my roots. And you can kind of feel where it is on your hair. And I take just a tad bit more. I did trim my ends. They feel better, but there are some spots that I probably should have did a better job. And I figure as I go twisting and braiding, I'll keep scissors nearby because I'm always going to be trimming another hair or two. So when I tell you I use 2 drops of this stuff, come on. I really don't need any more than that. These oils in the butter is so rich, but just especially the ends, I always just seal it in with a little bit more. And I take like just one tiny squeeze and put it into that section and massage it into my hair. So when I say that I am gonna be oiling my scalp while I'm styling, that is what this means. I just squeeze it in because just like our hair, while our scalps are damp, it is nice and soft and moist and moisturized. So that is a good time to also lock the moisture into your scalp. So I like to put oil on as I'm styling it while it's already damp. It goes on easier. You only need a little bit. And just like with the hair, it just stays moister longer. So I tried so hard to do my braids the same way on both sides. It never works out. But I'm trying my best to put these in 3 equal pieces, as close as I can to equal anyway. My hair is so funny up here in the top. There's places where it's longer because of the looser textures. There's places where it's shorter because God only knows. I just go with it. So I am just going to braid this all the way down as far as I can. It is so important to keep your hair detangled during this process and to try not to borrow hair from each sections. The 3 sections you start with, make sure you are making nice clean breaks between them as you're twisting them so that hair from one piece of the section doesn't get raveled with another. This automatically happens to me at the ends. I don't know about you because my ends are so thin. They're so much thinner, and so once I get to the bottom, like you can see, I started with 3 equal pieces, but this piece here is a much thinner section than this one. So once I get to the bottom, I take the 2 sections with the least amount of hair, that would be these 2, and I put them together to make it 1, and now I'm only twisting with 2. And this is so that I can twist the very bottom. And then grab it all and curl it up together. Oh, I may have to snip that off. I've been snipping the whole time. I always find little ends along the way that stand out. Okay, so I got 2 here at the top. I got 1 here and 1 way. we'll see. We'll see how it works. So I am going to wear it like this. Braids take longer to dry. I will probably be in this for 3 days easily, to make sure it is good and dry, unless I decide to sit under a dryer, and I'll probably be wearing them for 3 days. So I'm gonna let them stay like this. I probably will put a roller on the end though, because I would like those to curl. I may not. We'll see. All right. So that is it, you guys. I've used all of the products. My hair feels terrific, nice and moisturized, and I am so looking forward to these products penetrating into this hair to seal in some of this moisture and to give me some shine and definition. I could tell that even from just rubbing some of the oil and the butter too on the damp wet hair. Just feels incredible. So I will be back in a few days. We'll take these down and see how it all turns out. Okay, I have been wearing my twists now for, this is the second day. It's been 2 days. Not twists, braids. I'm so used to saying that. These are braids. So here is what it looks like. So this is one of the better braid outs I've had. It really is. What I've learned about the braid out itself is that I typically don't get good braid outs coming right of a wash day. I typically like to braid my hair after I've twisted it. So I normally twist it, let it sit for a day or two, and then go back and do the braids, because then my hair has more volume. And so I have finally figured out, I don't know why it took me this long, to realize that I was making the braids absolutely too skinny on wash day. So your hair is already wet and you've got all of that moisture in it. It's laying nice and moisturized, and then you go put these tiny braids in it, and of course you've got a lot of spirals, but it's flat and you have no volume. I made these a lot bigger, as you saw in the last clip, but it came out wonderfully. It feels incredible and I really like it, and I really am liking this middle part now that my hair has grown out some. When it was shorter, I didn't like it down the middle, but I'm liking that. So let's talk about these products, you guys. So first of all, the cleanser. This is a moisture retention cleanser. Love this bottle. Every time I look at this, I just think it's so cute. But this is a very good cleanser. It is moisturizing. I was not able to do a lot of detangling with it. I kind of gently separated, but it cleaned the scalp well. It cleaned the hair well. It is something you could absolutely use every single wash day. Not clarifying at all. I don't want to give that impression, but it's so nice and thick, and so you only need a drop of this stuff. Look at that. It's like liquid gold. Love this so much. It is very, very good. So if you're looking for a good shampoo that you can have forever, that's going to clean your hair, that's going to really clean your scalp really well and leave some moisture in it, this is a good one. Love that. And so then I use the deep conditioner. Where's the front? It's right there. Then I use the deep conditioner, and I told you what I thought about this too. I love this so much. Did I show you guys the consistency of this? I can't even remember, you guys. I've done so many videos. So this one is more of a medium sort of consistency. It's not thick, but you see it will move around if you force the jar. So I love this because that sets this up for anybody to be able to use. It was nice and moisturizing. Oh my gosh, this was so nice. So adding this to the hair after the shampoo was really, really good. In hindsight, next time I would do my rinse out conditioner first and then add this. I don't think this got a chance to shine like it should have, because I did things backwards, and I just really shouldn't have switched up my wash day. But this was very, very good, and next time, and probably I'll do it again one day by itself and just do a video specifically on this, and that way I can see how it works as far as slip and moisture and conditioning all by itself. And so doing this and then doing the rinse out conditioner behind it worked beautifully. Like, it was fantastic. But because I switched it and I'm not used to doing that, I don't know which one gave it so much slip. It has to be this, because I used a little cheapy rinse out, and I just refuse to believe that that was as moisturizing as this. This is very well made. I will put the link to the description box. You guys click on it so that you can see these ingredients. There are some really unique things in here, and you can tell this was well planned. It took a lot of work. Love this jar. Their packaging is just everything. And so be sure to check this out. I don't know if there are any reviews on the website or not. I don't think so, but take my word for it. This is good. A little goes a long way. Love that about those medium type consistencies. You put in just a little drop and it goes all the way down in your hair. I was able to put a little bit more on the ends. Loved everything about this. Very, very good deep conditioner. And then I used the leave-in conditioner. I think I used one by Camille Rose. And this crown polish, this is a little tiny baby, but oh my gosh, does she pack a big punch. Okay, let me show you. I had so much fun putting this on. I initially put it on my dry hair when I tried to straighten it. That was a mistake. And so I thought, okay, this is not absorbent. I don't know what I was thinking. You can't put oil on top of a dry hair. But anyway, I decided to do that co-wash and then do this again. This stuff is so soft. Like, I wish you could feel it. If I had closed my eyes and dipped my fingers in this, nobody would have ever been able to tell me this was a butter. It just has this soft consistency. It melts so easily. And so because it melts so easily, I was concerned that, number one, if it was actually gonna give my hair some moisture and let it sit in, and number two, was it gonna be more oily because it doesn't seem to have that firm butter consistency that we're used to. This is everything. This is everything. This is probably one of the best butters I've used this year. This is so good. It is everything you want in a butter. Anybody can use this because of this consistency, right? I don't care how thick your hair is. I don't care how fine it is. You just need a little bit of this stuff and you can do whatever you want to your hair. I think you could also use this if you wanted to do a wash and go. This is not just limited to a twist out or braid out. You could put this easily on top of your leave-in and then add your gel on. The softness and the moisture it features kapuasu butter, watermelon seed oil, avocado butter, and safflower. And there is a video on Instagram where the owner of the products does this kind of breakdown of the ingredients, and so you should definitely follow them on their Instagram so that you can go and see that. It just posted just the other day, in fact, and I thought it was very good about telling you what each ingredient does. But it also does this for the main ingredients in here. So it says the kapuasu butter is loaded with loaded with essential fatty acids that promote healthy hair growth, elasticity, and moisture. Watermelon seed oil reduces sebum buildup on scalp. Who knew? Pumpkin seed oil, love that. Prevents hair loss. The safflower provides continuous moisture over time, even after use. So here is my hair, and I cannot tell you how much I love this. I love this so much. I got volume, I've got definition. I did add a few drops of the Ritual Drip on top, like I always do. Oh God, I'm getting low. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I've been using this stuff religiously every single wash day. It's so good for his scalp. It's so good for my hair, for sealing in the ends. I haven't even gotten the opportunity to use it as a pre-poo yet because I always reach for it on wash day. If you are an oil fan, you need this in your arsenal. Now, you may not go through yours as fast as I do because I love it and I just find ways to use it. But I put just a few drops on top of the butter, and I was so concerned that, okay, maybe that's going to be too much because the butter is so soft. So we know it has oils in it, which of course it does. And then adding another oil on top, you only need just a couple of drops. My hair had plenty of shine as I was braiding it just with the butter. I could visibly see how I took the butter, slid it onto my hair, and I could see how like the roots was still a little dull, and from where I put that butter all the way to the end, shines like a diamond, and I am not kidding. So what I actually ended up doing was taking a little bit more of the butter and rubbing it down on the roots of my hair, just so the roots wouldn't get all dried out and look puffy, and the rest of the hair would look all nice and shiny. And so of course, as soon as I did that and ran the brush through, the butter distributed through my hair magnificently. Did not need that oil. So accustomed to using it though, I will always do that. It's so good. This stuff gives hair shine like nothing I've ever seen. So those couple of drops then on top of that butter just gave this everything. I should have come on to show you how I separated it. It separated so nicely. Now I did snip off a couple of little bit of ends here and there. Still need to do a little touch-up work, but it came out very good. The ends separated beautifully. Of course, once I detangled and as I was braiding, once I got to the ends, I added just another smidge. I call it a smidge, when you just literally wipe your fingers across the top of the product to get a little bit more for the ends, and that was just wonderful. It just detangled like nobody's business. Every item in this line is a detangler. So when you are braiding or twisting your hair, detangling it is so key. The moisture in this is so key. That shine is just an extra bonus. This is definitely going to have some longevity. This is why I did not, if I can keep my hands out of it, if I don't play in this to death, I can get several days out of this. Anybody could easily go a week with this, because as this gets older, it's going to continue to build and get fluffier, and a little bit more of the length is going to show. You're still going to have definition. I took it down carefully because if you don't get so much frizz on the first day, you can get more wear out of the style. So I took it down very carefully, and you can see some pieces that I left kind of chunky, just so that you can get an idea of what the definition was like. And this is my frizzy side. This is the side of the hair that always frizzes no matter what. And there's still a little bit, but it has a lot of definition. Love it so much. So this is the video. Be sure to follow Rooted Royalty. Be sure to go to their website and check out these other products. I know a few of you got the oil when I mentioned it before, but now that the collection is complete and we see what it can do, you might want to revisit it. You definitely want to revisit it. Definitely want to revisit it. These are very reasonable price too. The oil was probably more expensive than anybody would want to pay for an oil. Was worth it, absolutely worth it. But then these products came out and they are way more reasonable, and these you're gonna get a lot of use out of. And this gorgeous shampoo, it was wonderful. The entire experience was wonderful. Do it on wet hair or damp hair and you will be fine. You will be thoroughly satisfied. So happy with this. So you guys, tell me what you think. If you have any questions about the products, if you want to talk about the video or any questions about what I did with my hair, be sure to drop those down below. It is rootedroyalty.com. I even love the name. Like, it's so chic and regal. I just love it so much. You guys check them out. There is a discount code I will have I'll probably put it in the video, but also in the description box. It is Essence, and that will allow you to get some of the products at a discount. Always gotta look out for you guys. And if you have not been here before, I encourage you to subscribe. I have so many things I want to do with these products and with others. I want you to be able to come along and gain some natural hair healthy tips and just get introduced to so many wonderful companies that are out there. This one is, in case you're new, is a mother-daughter duo, and the mom is a doctor, and they started this with just the oil, like I said, and now, kaboom. You want to be a part of this, go check them out. Tell them I sent you over when you go and follow them on Instagram, and be sure to put your notifications on so that you can see the subsequent videos after this. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Talk to you soon. Bye.